Alright everyone, right, in this video we're back on the old Metro. So I've got some welding to do, some sections to make up. It's been a couple of weeks now, but that bit there, I'm going to try and get it out. I think sort of that area, I've started drilling out these spot welds. I might just rip it down through there to replace this section anyway. Yeah, start doing the seals. Obviously I'm going to have to weld from underneath as well in places and that, but I can't jack it up or do anything with it at the moment because it's got no strength in it. So I'm going to plonk you. I'm going to plonk you there. Can you sort of see? Let's see. Alright, I'm just going to run the grinder through this area here. Can't get into there. Yeah. Alright, ready? Need a bigger blade on that. I know there's no guard on here, but if you've got a guard on it, it just gets in the way all the time. So I'm taking a risk, I know. Shouldn't do it, but I'm doing it. Alright, let's go again. Doesn't that look too bad there, does it? Around this area, maybe, maybe not. What's it like up there? I think that's sort of where I want to cut it off, really. I don't really want to cut any of it off, but that's where we got to cut it off. Around here. Yeah, right, okay, let's try and get it out. It's going to be awkward, this is. I don't think this is deep enough. Nope, ain't deep enough. If I rip down the side of here, because the floor pan I've got, yeah, I'll fix that floor pan. Let me just make sure before we go too far. Yeah, floor pan comes over to this sort of area. Alright, we're plenty over that. You can't buy these panels and that, it's all just bits and pieces and stuff, you know, it's not really mucking around all the time. Alright, I'll just rip down here, untidy, just rip down there. I don't really want to cut the camera to be, tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold you, I think. Do it one-handed as well. Alright, here we go. I don't recommend doing that. She's well on there still, isn't she? I can see my hand, so we definitely cleared everything. I'm gonna have to got a little bit on the top corner there. Sorry about throwing you around everywhere. Just when you need a 4-post ramp. If you ain't dizzy, you will be by the time I finish throwing you about everywhere. Right, I've just put that grinder back through there, and it's nearly reached through, so I'll give it a bit of a shake about. Come on. Bit of a shake about. Alright, she's out. So that's what I've got to play around with. It's a little bit rotten, but I've bought some metal. What did I do with it? Alright, bear with me a second again, I'll go and find it. Alright, so what the plan is I bought some of this top hat, and I'm going to try and make something up. Obviously it can't go like that because it's too high, so I'm going to have to find this line here, mark it across there, put a bend in it, I'll cut it, bend it. I'd love to get up in here for now, but I'll have to wait until like later on. But yeah, so get that angle into it, that should drop it down hopefully to here, and I might even, no, they're quite long, cut them to where they were roughly, maybe a little bit bigger. Piece of metal in there, welded it from the other side, just try and strengthen it up a little bit as much as I can. And yeah, right, back in a sec. Right, what I'm trying to achieve here is I put that metal in, I've cut it. Alright, it don't look much at the moment, but I've cut it down. Obviously it's going to be a bit shorter than that, sort of here, 500. I've got to, yeah, it's hard to film it while I'm doing it, and it'd be so bloody long, so that's got to be bent a bit more there because it's a little bit higher than the floor. So this is what I'm doing. So I've got to cut a piece of steel, 45 mil through here, and then weld it and join these two together basically. But right, let's do that. Back, don't know why I've done that again. Right, so here we are. This is what I'm trying to achieve. Something that goes in there like that. So I'll just sort of tack that in, making it up. It's quite strong already. Once it's all been seam welded and that, that'll be a new strengthening panel for the floor, or brace, or whatever you want to call it. But that's what I'm doing. Takes ages, cutting a bit more, bending a bit more. But yeah, it's getting there slowly. What I'll do, so I'll probably tack that in position. When I can get underneath the car, I can strengthen it all up down the sides and that onto the existing whatever's up here. That goes up there quite a bit, so that's all strong. So then I'll get under there, grind that up, grind that side up, do that, even put a plate over it or something. But I'm going to get on with doing a bit of this welding, weld this out a bit more and try and get it in position. Lost sound, so I lost the clip and I lost the sound as well. So this is future Mark. All I'm doing is cutting through this floor, so nothing really exciting is happening, but there's no sound. Don't think the mic, well obviously the mic didn't connect, did it? So bear with me, it'll only be a little while. Alright, so the mic didn't connect again. So what I'm doing here is I'm joggling the edge. Yeah, just joggling it, putting a ridge in it basically, so it sits better onto the original floor. It's easier to weld as well, so you're not wedging like edge to edge. It's not like a butt joint anymore, so you've got something to weld to, and that it drops the floor down just slightly as well, or the floor pan. So well, I'm going to stick it in the hole and show you. So yeah, this is future Mark again, showing you, but it's quite hard to hold the metal, hold the joggler and hold the camera at the same time. So that's what I'm doing here, just showing you. The sound will come on again in a second. And what I'm saying here is I'm going to cut that bit out because there's a bit underneath that, so that's got to come out really to be able to get to it. Yeah. I don't know why we're just sitting here watching the floor pan rattle around, but that's what's happened. Right. Oh, you can't see that. 6:15 at night on a Friday night. Still here, but I think she's ready to go in. Push it forward a bit. So we've got the joggled edges, all the spot weld bits. That's got to be jacked up underneath. That strengthening bar I've made. There's the jacking point holes, bottom of the seal holes. So yeah, it is nearly there. What can you see underneath? Nothing. Right, okay. Feel knackered. Yes, we are. Here we go. Oh, I can't see. Walk on. Where's the hammer? I don't know. Will that do it? Will I be able to push it down with that? I doubt it. No. Too heavy. Right, let's get that one in. Burning me thumb. Ah. Ah. Right, got to go and get hammer. Hammer. Right, be back. Hang on. Where is it? I had it earlier. What'll I do with it? drive it earlier? Yeah, it's out. It's out. Oh, it's right behind me, look. Bloody hell. Get one in there. I might just get one in here or something and then call it a day because I'm knackered. It ain't going nowhere now. Once I get a jack up underneath that, the brace that I had to make, it ain't going nowhere. So we've spotted in down there. Just put a few tacks around for now. I'll get the jack underneath here. Just put some pressure because we've got to lift it up a bit. And we can weld that support in. Tap all this round. Sort that out. I'll do that tomorrow, I think. I've had enough. Let's turn that compressor off. Turn it off here because it leaks. That's it. Turn the gas off on the welder because that'll leak. Turn that off. Hit some switches. And we're in darkness. Look how much room I've got. You ain't going to see that, are you? Yeah, look how close we are. Right, let's move everything out of the way so I don't fall over on it. Right, we'll be back in the morning. Let's have another go. Turn that off. One. Blimey, I'm walking into everything. Right, next day, 5:20, Saturday. I haven't filmed anything that I wanted to film today. I've had no chance of doing anything. I did do a little bit of welding, but it was just like Piccadilly Circus today. Everybody was just coming and that. So, sort of welded, same welded round here. Round there. Put a bit of seam sealer on it because it'd be rusty by the morning. Can't weld this area along here because the car just wants to catch fire underneath. And there's a fuel pipe running along there. I don't know what the fuel's like in the tank or if there's any fuel in the tank, but yeah, so the fuel pipe's about here, I think. So, and it just wants to catch fire. So I think now it's strong on this side, well, apart from that bit and everything else, but so I can leave that now. I can move over to the other side, get on with that, and then put some strength into the floor, and then I'll be able to jack it up, get underneath it and weld it from the underneath. So I can grind up underneath of here, get rid of all the crap and everything that's on underneath it, move the fuel pipe out of the way, weld it, but I'll probably have to drop the tank anyway to do all these rear sections and whatever. I don't know what's going on over there. That big hole over there in the corner and everywhere else. But yeah, so didn't manage to do any filming today, but I'll put this video out, and I was going to do TBR one as well, the other head. People were saying about doing the other head. Well, I've got that head's back on, but I was going to do this one from start so you can watch, because people wanted to watch it. But the valve guides never turned up. Paid £8.95 for next day postage, and they didn't even bother turning up. They said that they tried to deliver to here, but we was closed. But I was following him on the app, and he didn't even get anywhere near the building. So I was out the front waiting for him, and yeah, he didn't show. And now I can't get hold of him because DHL ain't open on a Saturday or Sunday. So the bits will probably be a Monday. So I'll probably be staying late during the week or getting in early during the week to do that at gasket. I'll take the head off, have a look, see what's going on. Alright, just a sort of an update of this week's video really. It's not a lot, not very exciting, but hopefully things will get better. Cheers, see you later, bye.